Hey guys, as you are aware, I turned 35 a few days ago, and yeah, this video is all about turning 35, so I'm gonna like give you the lowdown and stuff. So yeah, my birthday was on Sunday. I had a really good weekend. Saturday I went to Exeter, spent the day with my sister and the kids. And I got I received this, which is like it's a Wildlife Photographer of the Year diary, which has got some I think really good shots of animals in, which is really, there's some really cool like photography in this. Photography is something that I really would like to get better at, so I could there we go, so I can provide better video content and photography content in my vlogs and in my blogs. So yeah, this is from my sister and the kids, and they also got me a little bar of chocolate with Auntie on, and I got this new phone from my parents because I lost my other iPhone 5S. So yeah, this is the SE, which is the same size as the 5S. I mean, it's just I'm liking the size. I mean, I know that obviously the new phones are a lot bigger and stuff like that, but yeah, and I'm finding the screen a lot brighter than the 5S, and in terms of like, it's got more memory, slightly more memory. My 5S had 16 gigs, this one 32 gigs. So if I ever run out of battery on this camera, I can also switch to my iPhone, which it's not bad quality actually, the SE. So yeah, that's I mean, I had a really good, a really nice, like, just a bit of cake with the kids, and spent the day with them. Sunday, came back Saturday night to Cornwall. Sunday, I went down the gym. I did my treadmill workout and bike workout and stuff. Then I bumped into, I was doing some, like, weights and stuff. I bumped into a lady who Mum and I were chatting to a couple of weeks ago at the leisure centre with her son, and found out she had a passion for boxing just like me, so we were just like sparring and stuff, and her son was giving us some tips on exercises we could do, so that was really good. And then we all went in for a swim, and it was pretty nice refreshing swim. Then I came out, I had to do come home, I had a really nice roast dinner that my dad cooked with beef and Yorkshires. I've got to say, beef and Yorkshires is one of my favourite dinners apart from Chinese, which we had the couple of nights ago. And then I came back, I did some work for a client of mine, and then I was basically doing a few bits and pieces when I went out to the pool club with my friend Steph. I didn't realise there weren't any buses from here. I think the bus was something like 6:45, so it was like, but then I looked online and I saw a train and I thought, yeah, okay, I'll just walk down and get a train. Train was actually quicker, and as I found out, the train was only like, like cost £1. But yeah, so basically I just went to the train station, a little bit longer walk, just down the hill and that, but yeah, it was a lot quicker to get to town via train. So, and then I met the guys at the pool club. Well, it's my friend Steph, her friend Stuart, and Johnny, which is Steph's partner. So yeah, we were playing pool. I'm absolutely used to pool. Basically I avoid playing games usually because I'm not good at losing, although even things I'm not very good at, I'm just not a sort of person that likes losing. So I try and avoid games as and when I can. I felt pretty bad because Johnny's an excellent pool player, but we lost because I wasn't as good as what those guys were. But yeah, I'd only played pool like once before, and that was with them guys a few years ago. I've not actually played pool since, but yeah, it was fun to learn a new skill. I'm always interested in learning new skills, but I do get a little bit annoyed with myself when I'm absolutely rubbish at stuff. It's like what happened when I'm ice skating or bowling or something. I just don't go for a few years, and then just checking, the camera went a bit out of focus for a bit there, but yeah, I'm just checking. Like when I don't do stuff for a while, and then all of a sudden it feels weird because I finally go and do stuff that I don't regularly do, but I hadn't done for a while, and I end up being really rubbish. And I really hate that because it's sometimes really embarrassing because I get quite a lot of flack for it. For example, ice skating, I think I've ever been like 3 times in my life, and I just cannot skate until I get it right at the end, just as you're about to leave. And then also there's bowling. When I decided to go bowling on my birthday for my 30th, this is 5 years ago, and I was absolutely rubbish. I just could not. I just kept all my balls just kept going, I could not knock a thing down until the last round when I got a strike. But yeah, and there's things that there's a lot of games that I won't play on my own. I will play with somebody. I'll be like, I double up with you because I hate losing, even though I have no idea how to play these games. I'm the sort of person that just likes to go in and do things and be the best at them, and if I'm not, then it's just not happening for me. But that's one of the things that I've always found. But anyway, back to turning 35. Today I've been to the doctors. I'm not best pleased. I've had some fairly bad news. Also, I'm still shouting in my sleep, which I thought was something that had gone, but apparently not. I'm not aware I'm doing it. But according to my dad, I am still getting really bad nightmares. But the weird thing is I wake up and I don't even know anything about what it was about even. I've been super busy since January hit. Going to the gym, going for a swim, doing lots of trying to shoot good content, trying to look for good content, trying to look at competitors, social media, kind of looking for opportunities there to work with good brands. I like to work with brands that I feel my audience would like and that I would like, not brands that just, not for the hell of it, not just like people sometimes would say oh wow, lovely freebie and stuff. Yeah, I like to have things that I like, that I think that I could use or my viewers could use. For me, this is about helping people with mental health. It's like something that will actually help people, as opposed to something just I'm promoting something just for the sake of it. That's not at all the case. Anyway, back to the doctors. I had some blood tests a few months ago, and my liver came back mildly high. Now, I'm not really sure what this means in terms of I have cut my alcohol intake by quite a lot. And even on my birthday, I was sober, stone cold sober. I had 2 bottles of Bucks Fizz and 2 bottles of Rattler. That was it. And I was home by a reasonable time. I was home by just got 11. I just played pool, had a couple of Rattlers. Yeah, it was it wasn't a mad drinking night or a club, because there are no clubs where I live. It's pretty dull, really, but that's just how it is. I just jumped in a taxi, pouring down the rain, straight basically to bed. Anyway, not sure why my liver's high, but it does recommend the low carb diet, which we are kind of going on. I'm having salads already. It's January, so I've been trying to lose weight for quite a long time, as lots of you may be aware of. And I found out I also might have a hormone problem with my hormone. It's slightly low, and apparently it's where you get like extra facial hair, chest hair. I've not experienced any of that, but that's what I was told. I was told that I might have this, and also it means weight gain, which isn't good because I feel like I've had a lot of weight gain over the past few years with my back problem and everything like that. Just and taking lots of pills, not being able to. But this time I'm hitting that gym, man, almost daily because I need to get rid of this weight, and then to get another thing that prevents me from losing weight, and then things like cysts on your ovaries and things like that, and high risk of like cancer and stuff like that. And it starts like getting all like heavy, and I'm like, whoa. And then apparently I might not be able to have children. It's not something I'm thinking about at the moment, but it's not something that I've totally ruled out as such. But throwing all these things at me, it's quite daunting to just chuck all these other things into the mix. You've got my mental health, my back problem, my 10,000 tablets that I have to take for different things, anxiety, depression, whatever it is. I've not even been diagnosed with anything officially, although it looks like I could be bipolar, but I don't know. That's not official. The things that really grind me is, how can I be so unhealthy? I mean, I don't drink that regularly anymore. I don't smoke. I mean, I barely eat, to be honest. Maybe what I do eat is sometimes not as healthy, but I'm planning on changing my diet and things. But these tests were taken a few months ago, and I was actually like, I think I was actually like fatter then, so maybe I have not got this thing. I hope I haven't got this thing. There are no signs of me having extra facial hair or chest hair or anything like that at the moment. And as for the weight gain, I think I've actually lost weight since I had those tests done. So maybe it's not a case. However, I don't feel like I've lost as much as I should have, considering the amount of exercise that I do. But I still feel my diet could be a lot better than what it has been. I mean, I'm not like... I think I need a better balance, really. So, yeah, I just want to get healthier, get fitter, just mentally and physically, because I feel that physical health and mental health go hand in hand. Sometimes you feel more confident when you're in good physical health, good physique, good body, looking good, clear mind and stuff. So yeah. So that's what I'm and I also talked about this boost, which I have started trying actually. I can't really say that I have found any different in recovery and aerobic performance. I mean, I'm not sure how many puffs of air you're supposed to take per session. There's not really any instructions as such on it. But I'm going to be, it's probably best that I monitor my results rather than say like, I used this Sunday and I really didn't feel any different effects. So I'm going to use the thing till it runs out and see whether it actually works. But at the moment, jury's kind of out. I'm not really sure, but lots of people say that it helped them, but we will see. So that's the end of my kind of turning 35 update. There are lots of things at 35 that I wish that I had achieved and done. Unfortunately, I don't have them. I don't have children. I don't have a family. I don't own a house. I don't own a flash car. I don't even have I don't have a job. But I would like to launch an actual business. Now, I don't think that I'll ever be able to work with people again because I just feel like having been used to so much freedom, I think that the decision to stay like self-employed and launch your own business is more beneficial to me. I mean, it's not. I can't like. For me, I need to be able to go to the gym. I need to be able to swim. I need to have that extra exercise, and also I can't. Like for me, sometimes it's just so difficult. I don't want to go out, and when you go out to a place of work and stuff, I can't like deal with all the kind of. It's the whole travelling thing as well, and I'm not sure whether I'd cope going back to an employed business. That doesn't mean to say that I would like. I mean, obviously, if there was some project, then I would like to work with clients on projects and things, but I wouldn't like to be like 9 to 5 tied to a desk in an office. But I guess, I mean, I like to have more freedom into getting involved with lots of big, good projects, like interviewing people and stuff like that. I mean, eventually I'd like to be able to be confident enough to be able to, like, do that kind of thing. I mean, I have interviewed people before. I mean, whether it's via a Skype video even, or a phone call as such, then it's, I mean, for the Looney Chick blog, I would like to interview, I'd actually like to start some interviews on this channel. Just having to pluck up the courage to go out and get them is a little bit daunting. I have been invited to the hub in Redruth that helps people. It's like a drop-in centre with people for mental health. And I'd like to set up more of those hubs across the county and across the country even, as 1 in 4 people suffering from mental health. I feel that these will be beneficial, although as always it's the cost. But I feel like these hubs would be more influential than the mental health hospitals and teams at the moment. There's a lot of negative feedback on mental health teams throughout the country, as opposed to a drop-in hub where people can just like gain counselling, have help with employment, help with things, be able to hang with like-minded people, but also suffer from like things that like have different illnesses and things that they're unable to, like, they find it hard to communicate, they find it hard to get out the house, they find it hard to like just mix in general, or they've got some sort of thing that they suffer with, and to be able to go to a place where they feel safe and they can get help and advice that's not patronising in any way. But because a lot of people with mental health can't work, can't do normal things. One of the things that people have found with me is they say 1 minute I could be really good, or 1 minute I could be really like bad. My work isn't consistent, and I really would like that to change. I really would like to be like consistently on the ball, but I'd like to be in a stable place. But I'm not even sure my medication is kind of working for me at the moment. But yeah, it's something that I feel like quite, it can get quite like, I never wanted to be in this place at the age of 35. I never thought that I would be. I always thought that I would like get some high-flying job with some high-flying husband, 2.4 children, a nice big house, and everything like that. But yeah, it's funny how kind of life creeps up on you, and you look at everyone else from a point of view, and I know you shouldn't, but you can't help looking at people and thinking, wow, they've got it all: the family, the job, the husband, the kids, the nice perfect family, ideal family. But are they truly happy? Um, yeah, so it's a question that but for me, I just want to carry on doing my blogs, do my vlogging. Um, if there's something that I can help with and that I can do for any clients, then I will. I'll write an article. I will do my best to help out when I can with clients. But yeah, I've got a little bit, but I tried to build up slowly so that I don't get too overwhelmed with things. And I just want to update my social media, update my channels regularly. I think for me it's just like small things at a time, trying not to like the thing I have is I'm quite impatient in the sense that okay, I want this and I want it now, so it's kind of difficult. But yeah, I'm hoping to do my Sure Academy, finish Google Garage, do my I've Google mobile app development. Yeah, there's a few courses that I'm going to try, a few online things that I'm going to try, and they're recommended by Google. And of course, there's my Google Analytics, which I have to retake. But it's just keep my channels ticking along and see if I can increase in viewers. If there's anything that you guys want me to put out, then I'll be happy to collaborate with anybody. I'd be happy for comments from anyone that would like me to do a certain video on a topic that they feel passionate about. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below. YouTube are making it harder for smaller YouTubers such as myself to monetize, and one of the things that I will do if my channel is ever monetized was the plan was to put money into building hubs around the county of Cornwall, or areas that are deprived of mental health services. They're just not very good, they're just not happening, people aren't getting in, people aren't like... I would like to see more of these hubs where people can drop in. I'd like to see that happen a lot more. As a result of this, as ever, it needs more money. Now, and I want to be able to put something into that and make a difference for like-minded people like myself. So, yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me some feedback. I'm always happy to receive feedback, good or bad. I want to improve this channel. I want to talk to people with mental health or who have friends or family with it, and that's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to sign off for now.